You are very wealthy. Which car are you taking on the first date? I mean, if I were super wealthy, I still wouldn't have a bunch of exotic or super luxurious cars tbh. My dream garage is a Mini Cooper JCW, a vintage FJ60, a Volvo XC40, and a fully restored 79 Volvo 242, along with a smattering of vintage Japanese cars. I think that I agree with others here though. I'm going out and buying a clean 2008 Camry. And that's gonna be my date car. Depends on what kind of woman or man you're trying to find. Myself, an obscure classic or stealth 80s 90s car. Think 500E, Lotus Carlton, or E28 M5. Not flashy, but sophisticated and shows depth of fashion. To quote the salesman in Gone in 60 Seconds. You wouldn't be a self-indulgent wiener, sir. You'd be a connoisseur. I would just take whatever my regular car is. There's nothing wrong with a woman being attracted to financial security. And I think playing pool just to test her motors is manipulative BS. Granted, I'm not a big luxury car guy anyway, so she's probably getting my Nissan Frontier no matter how rich I am. That's really hard and my car enthusiasts really understand it. Where are we going? Fancy dinner on a warm night. Something spider and black. I would go for R if I am being in a chill mood. Or if I have enough energy and I want some fun, I would go for a McLaren 765. Batman vibes. Something manual. Every girlfriend I've ever had has this weird girl turn on for standard transmissions, which is probably why Gen Z isn't having sex by my estimation. Otherwise, if it seems like an iffy match, one of the baby poop green Pontiac Aztecs with Herbalife stickers. Old D395 for OI Bimmer. I work in the automotive industry and love German cars. It's a fundamentally German enthusiast car. But they are old, inexpensive, and not particularly flashy. It's one of my favorite cars. It shows a bit about me, but it doesn't particularly reveal wealth. If I was rich, I would obviously have a daily driver and a fave car. Daily would be probably a brand new Toyota 4Runner. Maybe a fully loaded Subaru Crosstrek. My favorite dream car is a Subaru Baja that has been restored to its former 2000 for glory. Hey, 68 or 69 VW Beetle. That car still holds the record for most sex ever had in a car. Plus, if she doesn't get the intricacies of simplicity, I'll no use going all out. Good things come to those who wait. My Accord. I'm keeping it until it dies. Nothing has caused me more frustration in the moment than car problems. Might as well stick to the one that hasn't almost given me an aneurysm yet. I'd still take a regular car if the person rejects me because of a regular car. Then that person isn't someone I'd want to date ever. Money belongs in a bank, not on display. Mini GP3. Something that hints at having money, but not something that shows how much. Get to know them. Then reveal the money if things are going right. If not, end it. You know who really cares about what car you drive? Other guys. If you drive a fancy, expensive car, you're going to get attention from a ton of guys and a few women. If I wind up very wealthy, I'll probably still have my Tudor 2012 Jeep Wrangler. Except it'll have new tires, paint correction, and all the maintenance up to date. Old-ass Corolla. I would literally pretend to be poor for a good while before admitting being wealthy, to find out about their true intentions. Money is of no concern kind of wealthy. Probably a tank and roll over the filthy poor people who used to be my friends and neighbors. First date should be a classic car. If it's a luxury car, basically you're saying you're a cheating dickhead who's gonna ask for a prenup, depending if she knows about my wealth or not. I wouldn't take anything fancy at first to figure out if she's a gold digger or not. If I'm that rich, then the true flex is to call an Uber to pick her up and take her back to her home after the date's ended. Toyota Camry. Get to know her while she thinks I'm middle class and find out if she has a good heart or is a gold digger. The train or bus. I don't care how much money I have, cars are too stressful and too cramped for my tall as a lol. Some sort of old, beat up pickup truck because I want one. And I can't put all my cards on the table just yet. Classic 60s era roadster convertible of some kind. I'd have review my option, but I'm thinking a Corvette. Jeep Wrangler. I prefer a cool car over a luxury one. If she is expecting a Bentley, I don't want her. Still a 1998 Firebird. Can't think of anything I like more. Or maybe a perfectly restored 1959 Impala. Lotus Elise. Then I'm bailing on the date and going for a drive in the car I've wanted for 25 years. Citroen Berlingo, and mine is a camper, so if date went well would invite her back to my van after. A large SUV driven by my chauffeur. I'm wealthy, WTF am I driving? I'm gonna be drinking too. Toyota or Mazda. Your normal getting around car. Most rich people buy quality, not status. Some beat-up clunker lol. Her reaction will tell me everything I need to know about her. Probably still taking the underground. Ain't no time for car nonsense in a busy city. A normal daily driver. I'd want someone interested in me, not the car or the money. Toyota AE86 Terreno. If she ain't down for initial D, she ain't down with my D. My 2015 Subaru Forester, cause we're hiking and luxury items are not necessary. 1980 to Buckler Sabre with a Bon Jovi cassette stuck in the tape deck on repeat. Whichever one my driver picks out, because 1. I'm rich. 2. I hate driving. I take a cab. When dating, I don't want to be limited by I have to drive. I have found that G-Wagons are very sexy and I would definitely date one. Why would I drive? I'd take whatever car the driver came with, I suppose. Jeep Wrangler. If she shares this interest, she could be a good match. Rolls-Royce. I'll tell her it's rented instead of admitting it's mine. An ordinary one. Don't need money clouding a possible relationship. 2006 Toyota Tacoma. You don't need to know I'm wealthy yet. Taking the shitbox. And I mean the absolute worst car I own. Well, I'm married to a female human. I don't date cars. F-150. Single cab. Bench seat. Worked in high school. Fiat 500. My favorite car ever. Deal with it, honey. Nissan Micra. I don't want her to fall for my money.